I saw the first easy bike when I was in college in 42, and within 1 year our town was full with these easy bikes because they were very cheap and they are very efficient mode of transport for a small town like 42. And within 1 year there were many problems created by those easy bikes because they really created a lot of congestion in their in the spots where they stop. And when I came in Khulna to study here in Kuwait, I saw similar kind of problem here in different spots in Khulna. Welcome everyone. Our presentation is on parking demand and supply analysis of different three-wheeler vehicles in Khulna. I am Sunzid Hassan and I have Mohaimin Azmain as the co-author. The contents are background where we will describe the importance, methodology, how we worked, data analysis, results, recommendation, and last of all, conclusion. Now, three-wheelers are really important in the context of Bangladesh as they are low cost, they require initial investment and cheap transport, their cost is very cheap. And three-wheelers were banned from the highways in our country because they were very slow moving compared to the other fast moving vehicles. But still they are running in the streets because we are too much dependent on those. And main three-wheeler vehicles in Khulna are Auto, Mahindra and Easy Bike. And they usually stop while running in the streets. For example, in Khulna they stop in Fulbari Gate or Dolotpur and then Darbanga. In these places they stop while running on the road and they unload and load passengers on the very highway. And usually we really don't have enough planned facilities for those three-wheelers bike or three-wheeler vehicle in here or in anywhere in our country. If we think about bus, we have bus stop and other facilities, but when we think about three-wheeler vehicles, we really don't have enough planned facilities from transportation, and so they really create some problems. The number of these immobile vehicles creates a block in the busy road. For example, if we think about Dolotpur, well, the place near Akanka Tower, we will see that a large number of three-wheeler vehicles goes there and stands on the road, and that creates a congestion in the road. But there was enough facilities of road, and there should not be any congestion. And this problem is common in Bangladesh, and this problem is also common in all over South Asian countries. And to ensure proper facilities for these vehicles, parking demand and supply study is necessary. Our methodology was we did conducted supply study on which we evaluated what were the existing facilities and what are the facilities that we can use to provide parking. And in demand study we did parking accumulation, parking volume, parking load, and average parking duration. We also did questionnaire survey. Our study area is Dolotpur intersection and Fulbari Gate intersection. Now we really don't have enough parking supply for this three-wheelers vehicle in both of our study area, but there are spaces that can be used to provide facilities for these vehicles. For example, if we look at Fulbari Gate, there is some space in Fulbari Gate bus stop, and there is some space also in the intersection which are not currently used very well, but we can turn them to use as facilities for these three-wheeler vehicles. And in Akanka Tower, we have some different spots that can be used as to provide facilities for these vehicles. For example, the bus stop of Dolotpur, that space is not really used for any purposes, and the space in front of Akanka Tower, there is some space that can be also used according to plan. We did petrol survey to determine the demand of three-wheeler vehicles in these two spots. We did petrol survey on 3 types of three-wheeler vehicles: Auto, Easy Bike, and Scooter. And we recorded the license number of these vehicles in 15 minutes interval in different times of the day. And then we analyzed this data for further analysis. Here you can see the parking accumulation of Dolotpur in each side of the road. We can see accumulation curve of Auto, Scooter, and Easy Bike, and we can see how these number of the accumulation changes with time. For each side, there is the accumulation curve here. For again Easy Bike, Auto, and Scooter. This is the accumulation curve for Fulbari Gate. Here you can see the Auto, Scooter, and Easy Bike accumulation. and here is for the west side of the road. Now results. Our volume was over a period of 7 readings 245 in full body gate, and in average every hour 140 new vehicles were in 4 readings. And in Dolutpur we got 313 vehicles in 7 readings. On average every hour there was 178.86 new vehicles in 4 readings. Well, these vehicles really remains in a spot for really less time. In average, in west side of the Dolutpur road, 94.87 vehicle left the parking spot before 15 minutes, and in east side, 91.71% vehicle left the spot before 15 minutes, and in full body gate, 97.84 vehicles left parking place in less than 15 minutes, and in east side, 89.15 vehicles leave parking place in less than 15 minutes. We have calculated the maximum number of 3-wheeler vehicles in full body gate, both sides of road in full body gate and in Dolutpur. And for full body gate, we have found that in each side of the road there can be maximum of 29 vehicles. That includes 18 auto, 7 scooters and 4 easy bikes. And in west side of road there was maximum of 19 vehicles at a time in whole day, which was 10 autos, 2 scooters and 7 easy bikes. And we have found that the growth rate of vehicles in Khulna is 1.71%, which we figure out from DRTA data. And if we think about how can this number, these 29 and 19 numbers change in the upcoming 5 years, we have calculated that the east side of the road there can be 31, and in west side of the road, east side of the road there can be 21 vehicles in upcoming 5 years. And for Dolutpur, there was maximum 48 vehicles in east side of the road, which included 13 autos, 12 scooters and 23 easy bikes. And there was 31 vehicles in west side of the road. And by the same calculation, we have calculated that there can be 52 and 34 vehicles in the next 5 years. Now we have recommended parking facilities for these vehicles. When we determine what can be the maximum number of vehicles in a particular place of road, or how they can increase, then we can really design parking lots for those vehicles. Now, as the size of these vehicles are different, easy bike, auto and scooters, we have taken standard of auto because they are of larger size, and if we design parking lots for autos, we can also provide facilities for the rest of 2 kinds of vehicles. We have selected width at 2.205 meter and length 3.62 meter, and we will use 0.9 meter of space between 2 parking lots. Now we will have to design 31 and 21 parking lot in full body gate, and 52 and 34 parking lots for Dolutpur in 2 sides of the road. Now we have done a design in the first of all, this is the design for Dolutpur, where we have designed some parking lots for these 3-wheeler vehicles, and then this is the design of full body gate, where we have designed differently 2 group of parking lots. And for conclusions, we can say that problems like traffic congestion will increase if we don't provide enough facilities for these 3-wheeler vehicles. But if we can design or plan enough facilities for these 3-wheeler vehicles, we can really solve the congestion problem in small towns like Khulna or any other parts of our country. Thank you very much.
Question from the audience?
I have a question. You show here that you provide parking space at Dolutpur. Is there sufficient space to provide parking lot there?
Sir, there is more than sufficient space in Dolutpur.
Where?
The bus stop which is unused currently, we have proposed that this unused land should be used as parking.
But there, I think an important structure was there, that is Shoid Minar. You could not establish a parking lot in front of the Shoid Minar. There is a Shoid Minar there. Do you remember that?
Yes, sir. When we did our literature review, we didn't have any law mentioning that we cannot design parking lots
front and beside and totally beside.
Okay, you have very plan view of the area.
Yes, sir.
Plan view of the area.
We keep the
So,
design on Google Earth, sir.
because person who are outside from Khulna, so they will not understand the location.
First of all, it's very nice presented. You have been extraordinary, very nice. The topic is simple, but you have explained very nicely what you have done is supply and demand. And I appreciate that you have projected somewhere for the 5 years. But don't say your findings. It shows that this you have space another 5 years you can cope up with your model, your ultimate project, 54 versus 31. And you say the 95% of these vehicles are leaking and 29 versus 31. So it's pretty good. I don't know what that is sufficiently cater for those. But is it allowable here that to keep this parking space reserved for easy bikes rather than the public transport buses and others? These easy bikes are used as a public transport mode. What about the buses? In that area, in that place?
Those places was designed for buses indeed, but if we see the present scenario, those buses really almost never uses those space. If you think about Dolutpur, those buses go straight forward in the road. They really don't enter in that space reserved for them. So our proposal was, if this is an unused land, then we really should use it to solve a problem that exists today.
And also they will show us, they will first couple of problems that they have shown the conditions of the road and the parking real scenario that they have shown us. You see, the road is devastated, broken.
Photographs.
First photograph, this is a huge space available.
Yeah,
And,
that is the bus stop.
What is your suggestion about those? The broken, dirty, and the waste occupied by the society.
So we are suggesting that there is space, but it is, as you said, those roads have many problems. So our solution is they should be treated properly and proper parking lots should be designed in those places. There should be enough signing and well-defined parking lots there that the drivers of the three-wheelers vehicle will understand easily about
Because
this.
you have projected for the parking, but you haven't projected the mobility, the movement of main flow of the traffic in the 5 years. That will not be possible to keep this reserved place for the easy bikes. That will be off-road or some other places. Think about that also. Otherwise, it will
So about that, the bus stop land is off-road, and in some cases, like nobody there wasn't enough space in off-road places, and these vehicles they really stays near the intersection, so that they
you have to extend your study. How can you say it should be out of the carriageway, near the carriageway?
Okay. Thank you very much.